Everybody, Allie with Novella Bloom. I am out here in the garden between our house and our workshop, and we just had some rain last night. Everything is looking really refreshed and beautiful, and so I wanted to come out and give you a little update on how everything's looking. So this first container I bought just like this from Home Depot. I don't know what this grass is called. Maybe it's just a flax. I'm not sure. But this container has the grass and then some mandevilla planted in there. Isn't that pretty? These flowers start out this beautiful pink, and then they age as they get older. Let me see if I can find one that's a little more aged. So here's kind of almost, I don't know, like super, super light pink. It is starting to attach to the fence, and I'm hoping that it's just going to grow along the fence. This is an annual in our zone 8, but one of my friends who lives nearby has one that comes back every year. So, and she doesn't take it in and winter it over. She doesn't cover it. Just comes back every year. So I'm going to see if that will happen to mine. And then I have some purple fountain grass. So I just got these at Home Depot. You can find them at a lot of big box stores and nurseries. They make these really beautiful plumes that I like to have in the yard in the fall. Sometimes I'll pair them with some Rudbeckia. And yeah, I did forget to water them. So some of the blades are turning color and dying. But that's okay. Bunnies love this plant. So if you're going to plant them and you have bunnies, I would keep that in mind. And then this is my Rose of Sharon standard. So the flower's not open yet, but this plant I actually had planted in 2 other parts of my garden, and I kept moving it because I just didn't like where they were. It's really happy now. They can be invasive, and so I've noticed in the spots where I did have it planted previously, there's little tiny Rose of Sharons coming up. So I could pull them, but I kind of want to just experiment and see what happens if I leave it in there. And then this is what it looks like when it's done flowering. You just pull it off and then throw it away. Don't leave it around. And then the other purple fountain grass, and then our other container with the mandevilla and the flax. I guess that's what it is. You can see this one's attaching to the fence too. And the Malinois ball. And then these are my succulents and sedum. So I do this combination here every year because it gets really hot, and I'm not the best at remembering to water succulents. So they kind of just thrive on their own right here. And you can see the little babies that are coming out. So that's exciting. And then over here, we just have a combination of these ferns that the previous owners planted. They're actually growing under our deck, and they'll pop up through the deck slats. So that's kind of fun. And then this was my Lucifer crocosmia, and it gets these really beautiful red flowers that the hummingbirds and pollinators love. They are done blooming, so this is what happens after the blooms drop off. These can be a little invasive, so this fall I'm going to dig them up and separate them and add them to other parts of the garden. I had some lilies in here that are finished, some Casablanca white lilies, and then some orange tiger lilies. And then we've got some lamium ground cover right there, and some other random ground covers. I have some sedum that fell out of the hanging basket and kind of just rooted themselves right here. And then these hydrangeas are, in the summer, they are a bright, beautiful blue. I actually got 2 of them from Target online. I had a gift card, and I saw that Target carries plants. And so I ordered them, and they are loving it here. They are at the end of their bloom cycle. Here is a new flower that's coming out. And these will go through the fall, actually. So these are just the old blooms that have been here since like June. And then I have a hosta down there. And yeah, just a repeat planting. And then this is a variegated weigela, and it gets pink and white blooms on it. It's not in bloom right now, but this whole garden bed is sun to part sun. And don't mind my doormat that I need to spray off and wash. But yeah, sun to part sun, starts blooming in the spring and goes through the fall. And I just love it. All right, hope everyone's having a great Monday of Labor Day weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.